G24 for this month of July, and our review for this month is on faith and faithfulness for me. And I am going to be relating this topic to my life and stages where my faith has been tested and said a lot to, and how I have stayed faithful to trusting and believing God and still serving and still staying in God's presence no matter what the challenge of life has brought or what has been said to me to make me want to back off from serving or from even going to church at all, or still staying in the presence of God. So in relating it to my life, I remember a lot of things that happened to me even back home in Nigeria, and when I moved into the UK, I've gotten to a point where people have said to me, why will this happen to you again and again and again? You need to go for deliverance. Something is wrong with you. And I can't actually count lots of deliverances I've gone to, lots of prayer houses I've gone to, fasting that I've done, and for this kind of situations. Well, it is still what it is, and I've gotten to a stage where I was said to you that pay tithe and offering, how has your life improved? What's the difference you've seen in your life? There's practically nothing. So you don't even look like someone who is paying tithe. And at that point, I said to myself, God is still God. Even when people say terrible things like that to me, I just said, God is still God. I stayed faithful. I said, listen, people have had lots of experiences, and they've gone through a lot of shame that people that have made them waved away from the presence of God. They've made them not even step their foot to church. They forget who God is, and they say, no, this is it. I've gotten to that stage in my life, and I have decided, be it good or bad, God is still God. Whether it comes the way I want it or not, God is still God. I still want to enjoy being in His presence. I still want to enjoy knowing Him, loving Him, serving Him the way I want to, not by whatever anybody says. Even if I choose not to serve Him, He's still God. Even if I choose not to go worship or be with other people in His presence, He is still God. He will never change who He is. So I will still serve Him. No matter what you say to me, no matter the abuse you bring to my face and say, why is your life the way it is? I still maintain that God is still God, and He would always be God. And through the faces of all these challenges and all things that have been said to me, I have stood firm, and I have continued to serve God the way I in my best way that I could, and I have always attended all the church services, activities that are meant for me to attend and everything. And I said, no, I won't back off. I will still serve God. God will still be God. He will never change being God, even if I choose. So I'm just going to do it on my own benefit, for my own sanity, for my own betterment. The presence of God to me is my place of solace. So I have stayed faithful there. No matter what you say, it won't change who God is. No matter what you do, it won't change who God is. I will still serve. I will still go to God. I will still stay faithful in His presence. My situation will not change who God is. Rather, my situation will change when I keep going to God and when I keep staying faithful to God.
Maybe you're going through pain, and I'm going to say the most absurd thing to you. Thank God. Thank you. He knows what you're going through. He knows how much your heart can handle. And if you hold on to God and you seek the purpose of God in even the circumstances that don't feel good, He is faithful. He loves you.